Hey everyone, Steven here, and today I'm showcasing the Omini portable sound machine from Hotmoon. This device features over 150 sounds to help you with everything from sleep to meditation, work, studying, breath work, and morning or evening routines. To start though, let's look at the specs. The Hotmoon features a 5-watt speaker capable of up to 90 decibels of sound at its loudest. This has a 600 milliamp battery for up to 8 hours of playback time depending on the volume you use, and takes 2.5 hours to charge from 0 to 100%. The small light on one end of the device is 6 lumens that is full RGB with white light at 3000K. This has Bluetooth to connect to your phone, and for physical buttons you will find the power button, volume increase button, pause/play button, volume decrease button, and the lighting button. On one side you have the USB Type-C port to charge this, and inside of the box you will find the device, USB Type-C charging cable, a metal clip that doubles as a stand, and a plastic ring that seems suited for hanging this on something bigger that the clip just wouldn't work with. The price on this is $26.99 normally, with it currently being discounted 20% to $21.59, and there's also a $5 off coupon that you could use as well, bringing this down to $16.59 for an amazing deal. But even at its normal price of $26.99, I think this is a very solid price point. Moving on to the app, you have Home, which we will come back to in a minute, Device, and Account. On the Device tab, you will find the ability to add the Omini, and then you have Facts, Feedback, and Amazon Shop. Clicking on the Omini, you will find a heart in the top right hand corner, which allows you to save your current light and sound combinations. Next to that is the device management icon if you want to disconnect or unpair the Omini. In the center you have the color wheel to choose any color you want, and it displays the icon of the current sound you are playing. You can double tap the light button on the device to switch to a breathing light mode, and holding the button down will turn the light off. Underneath that, you can set a timer to any time you want, and clicking on the power button on the device will cycle through 30, 60, and 90-minute timers for quick access. Below that, you can change the light brightness and the volume. On the very bottom, you have the light icon on the far left to choose presets, or you can turn the light off. Next to the light settings, you have the sound settings, and when you click on this, it's going to bring up the icons of the 22 different sounds that this offers, and these are going to react to the adjustments that you make on the device in real time. So when you click the pause/play button on the device, it's going to cycle to the next sound, and then when you adjust the volume, it will actually show that in real time as well. In the middle you have the power button, and next to that on the right hand side you have the scenes button, where you have custom presets and you can make your own as well. And last is the schedule button, where you can create and set schedules for this to play. Just keep in mind the potential limitation of the 8-hour battery life if you are trying to use a schedule, as you'll most likely want to just leave this plugged in all the time. So right now, let's go ahead and do just some quick sound tests on these 22 different presets. I'm not going to cover all of them, we'll kind of jump around, but just a small sample so you can see what this sounds like. Going back to the home tab on the main portion of the app where we aren't dealing with the Omini anymore, we're just dealing with the actual app because you can use this without an Omini, which is very interesting. And here you actually have preset sound scenes, which has presets that are combinations of sounds. So clicking on these will bring up animated videos that list the name of the sounds that it's combining. You can combine up to 3 sounds here, which is pretty awesome, and I'm amazed at the cool combos you can create yourself. On the top right hand corner, you can restart the sound or add it to your own mix and rename it. On the bottom, you have the light icon to change the light on the Omini. Next to that, you have the volume adjustment, and that allows you control over each of the sounds if you have multiple, and this is going to make a big difference in the soundscapes that you actually create. In the middle there is the pause button. After that is the timer tab, which has timer presets just like the Omini does, and you can tell this how long it's going to play. And last is the my favorite playlist. The coolest part here is you can use this app even if you don't own the Omini. The downside is the sounds are not transferable to the Omini for some reason, and that's also interesting when you're able to change the light on the Omini in this particular portion of the app, but you can't send the sound to it. So you would be playing the sound on your phone, but the light is the thing that you're adjusting to the Omini. Let's do a sound test on some of these though, and I'll showcase a couple that I've made myself. So as you can see, there are a ton of cool different combinations that you can create with this, and I could see this being a big hit with yoga studios, massage therapists. You could use this with meditation classes in hospitals, daycares when they're taking naps, soundscapes for hotels or other businesses in certain areas where they want to create a specific ambiance. My brain even visualized aquariums or planetariums with this. There's just a massive amount of potential here, as it's not a YouTube video someone made of a sound where commercials might just pop up and play over them. It's a sound that you could let run for a very, very long time with a huge amount of creative potential to mix it up and make some really cool sounds. I personally have been using the app in the sauna and on walks to just help calm my mind, and it just helps with that kind of meditative state that I like to be in those situations. With that being said, I think the biggest downside here is that these sounds won't play on the device. So the device is stuck to the preset sounds it has, and you can't combine them like you can on the app. I'm not quite sure the reason for this, as it's basically a Bluetooth speaker, so even if it can't store the sounds, surely it could play them just as a Bluetooth speaker. Maybe down the road they can do a software upgrade to make this possible. I'd like to see a larger battery life down the road as well, to allow for more usage when no outlets are available to recharge this. I'm thinking like if somebody's going camping or something like this, where they just don't have that quick access to recharge it. The speaker for me though is something that I am excited about to take to Maui when I go in March, because we always sleep with white noise, and instead of bringing our fan, we usually bring, which it actually takes up a lot of space in our luggage, I'll just bring this. So the portability here, if you don't need the long battery life with this, and we're going to be next to outlets, so that's not going to be a big deal. For situations like you're traveling or anything like we are, I think that's where this is going to be a game changer, because again, I don't have to take that big bulky fan. I can just bring this small portable speaker here. And for my daughter, it actually is something where when we're going to use it with her, she also gets the nightlight aspect too. So this gets a big thumbs up from us in regards to the portability, being able to use this with those sounds, like I said, with my daughter or when we're traveling. It's just going to be a great device for us. But it does come with that downside, and I do hope that they remedied that down the road, because if they were able to do that, this is going to take this product, it's going to bump it up even more, because then yeah, we could use it where you have almost this massive infinite amount of different possibilities that you can create with those sounds and really tailor it to whatever you want, which is awesome. If you have any questions about this, let me know in the comment section and I'll be sure to answer that for you there. I will have a link for this in the description if you want to pick it up. And as always, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all my content, hit the subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next video.